Once again, fellow sewers, I'm at it again. This time I'm cutting out a 3/4 coat made out of black cashmere and wool. This is a coat that I'm going to make. I'm going to put gold buttons on it. One thing I'd like to tell you about is piecing your pattern pieces on your fabric so that you get your tightest fit to eliminate waste. Waste in fabric is a big waste, and most of the time you buy extra fabric because you lay it out and you open it up. Tighten it up and you'll get that. Now, one factor that I've always used and we use in the industry, if you lay something out and you start cutting, instead of cutting each individual piece out, go down the line and cut out everything that's on the side where you're standing. So as I start to cut, I can make all the cuts on this side. And this way, it helps me to get all the sides without cutting one piece out and then having to come back again on this side again and cut the rest of the garment out. Okay. So you want to cut everything out on one side. Now, cut all these pieces out. And as you see, most of the time when I lay a pattern out, I outline it in Tailor's chalk. Because a lot of times when you have a physical pattern laid on it, pattern moves. Chalk, you can follow the outline. So now I come on this side and I start cutting off. And what you do is you try and free the garment up. Because if you free the garment up, then you can pivot the piece out. And it will allow you to make those tight cuts that you might have. Now watch how I stop here. And I just continue on up the cut. And now I can cut the pieces out. Okay. And I can come back and I can trim the rest of it off. So I want to make all the cuts that I can make on this side. Okay. Now this piece is free to move. This piece, they're all free to move, so that as I want to make my last trimmings on them, and I don't have the big piece of cloth restricting what I'm about to do. So this is one of the reasons why I cut in series like that. And it enables you to cut it a little faster. Once again, time management. This is all we're going to do. Is save time any way we can get it. Okay. So now I can And depending on the size of the table that you have, a lot of you guys work in small, restricted areas. So you really have to be tight on something. And you have cloth hanging off the table. When you have it hanging off the table, you put your pattern pieces on and you fold it. And then when you fold it, you slide it down. Cut that off. Cut the pieces out. Pull the other down. This will enable you to get free access on whatever you're cutting out. Just another tip from Gentleman Jim.